Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start my in-cab inspection. I'm gonna start by going ahead and getting out of the vehicle and chalking my wheel. I'm gonna get out with 3 points of contact. Gonna get back in with 3 points of contact. Make sure my seat's properly adjusted to me. My mirrors are properly adjusted to me. My seatbelt is not worn, torn, or frayed. It latches and it unlatches. Okay. Gonna go ahead and now turn my key to the on position. I'm looking for my ABS light and my DPF light to come on and go off. There you go, they came on and they came off. My trailer ABS light came on and went off. I'm now gonna go ahead and perform a safe start. My vehicle parking and my trailer brakes are on and my vehicle's in neutral. Gonna go ahead and start my vehicle. I'm now gonna go ahead and build my air pressure to between 120 and 140 PSI till my governor cuts out. There goes my air governor cutting out between 120 and 140 PSI. I'm now gonna go ahead and turn my truck off and turn it back to the on position. I'm going to release my parking and my trailer brakes. And I'm gonna wait for initial air loss or for my gauges to stop moving and stabilize. Okay, perfect. There goes my initial air loss. My air gauges have stabilized and have stopped moving. I can now start my first air brake test, which is gonna be my air leak test. My air leak test, I'm gonna go ahead and perform that by applying pressure to my brake pedal for 60 seconds, and I should not lose no more than 4 PSI within those 60 seconds. Would you please time me, examiner?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
You may start. Okay, your minute is up.
Perfect. I did not lose no more than 4 PSI within those 60 seconds. I'm now gonna go ahead and do my next air brake test, which is gonna be my low air warning or air warning devices test. I'm gonna do that by fanning down my brakes until my low air warning light and buzzard come on before my pressure drops below 55 PSI. Perfect. There goes my low air warning light and buzzard. It came on before my air pressure dropped below 55 PSI. I am now going to go ahead and do my next test, which is going to be my emergency spring brake valve test. I'm going to continue to fan down my brakes until both my parking and my trailer brake valves pop out between 45 and 20 PSI. So I'm going to fan down my brakes and I'm going to keep my eyes on my parking and my trailer brake test. I'm not going to touch them, just going to keep my eyes on them. There you go. My emergency spring brake valves popped out between 45 and 20 PSI. I'm now gonna go ahead and turn my truck back on and I'm gonna rebuild air pressure to between 120 and 140 PSI till my governor cuts out. I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild that air pressure now. Low air warning light and buzzard, they went off when my air pressure reached above 55 PSI. I will continue to rebuild air pressure to between 120 and 140 till my governor cuts out. There goes my air governor cutting out again. When my air pressure reached above, or not above, but it reached 120 to 140 PSI. I'm now, before I begin my next test, which is gonna be my parking and my trailer brake test, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna unshock my wheel. Get out with 3 points of contact. Gonna get back in. 3 points of contact. A little bit. I went ahead and unchalked my wheel. My next test is going to be my parking and my trailer brake test. I'm going to go ahead and perform my parking brake test first. I will perform that by releasing my trailer brake, pulling into a low gear, pulling forward, and we might feel a slight tug. No gas, no brake, just straight clutch. There goes the tug. My parking brake is working. I'm now gonna go ahead and do my trailer brake test. Gonna release my parking brake, pull into a low gear, pull forward, and we might feel a slight tug. Goes. My trailer brakes are working. There is no excessive play or wear on my fifth wheel connections. I am now gonna do my service brake test. I'm gonna perform that by pulling into a low gear, pulling forward 3 to 5 miles per hour. I'm gonna have my hands hovering over my steering wheel, and I'm gonna come to a complete stop. Rebuild air pressure slightly.
That's them test trailer, boy.
Yeah, it's a trailer, but we'll rebuild the air pressure really quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull forward and perform that service brake test. Hands hovering over my steering wheel, pull forward, come to a complete stop. My service brakes are working. My tractor and my trailer both came to a complete stop. My steering wheel did not pull left or to the right, indicating that my brakes are properly adjusted. I am now going to go ahead and move on to my lighting indicators. I'm going to perform it, touch it on the dash, and make sure it is on and working. My left turn signal is on and working. My right turn signal is on and working. My high beams are on and working. And my four-way flashers are working. And the last indicator would be my DEF indicator. This vehicle is not equipped with a DEF indicator, but if it were, I would make sure to point it out, touch it, and make sure it is on and working. I'm now going to go ahead and move on to my emergency equipment. On this vehicle, I have my fire extinguisher over here by my driver's side. It is properly secured with a clamp. It is not cracked, bent, or broken. It is not missing, and it is properly charged with the needle in the green. I have my red and orange reflective triangles right back there, along with 6 fusee flares and 3 liquid burning flares. They are not cracked, bent, or broken. None are missing, and they are all properly secured right there. I have spare electrical fuses and circuit breakers in my glove box, and I'm gonna go ahead and now move on to my windshield and traffic monitoring devices. My windshield is properly secured and mounted to my tractor. It is clean, it is clear. There is no obstructions blocking my view like illegal stickers besides my inspection sticker. And my windshield is clear of any cracks, chips, or flaws. I'm now gonna go ahead and move on to my mirrors. My mirrors are properly secured and mounted to the bracket. They are clean and clear. There is no cracks, chips, or flaws on them. They are adjusted to me, the driver, and there is no illegal stickers that would be blocking my view. I'm now gonna go ahead and move on to my windshield wiper and my washer fluid. I'm gonna wait for that washer fluid to spray on. Might take a second. Okay, we might just be out of washer fluid here, but my washer fluid is spraying on evenly with my wipers cleaning it off smoothly. My wiper arms are properly secured and mounted. They are bolted on tight. They are not cracked, bent, or broken, and they are not missing. My wiper blades are properly secured and mounted to the wiper arms. My blades are not worn, torn, or frayed, and they are not missing, and they have proper tension against my windshield. My heater and my defroster They work by me operating the controls. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it to defroster and heater. I'm gonna put my hand over my dash and feel for that defroster. My defroster is on and working. This improves visibility during cold weather. I'm now gonna go ahead and check for my heater. Underneath my dash, it is on and working. My heater heats up my cab during the winter time, and it prevents moisture, condensation, and frost from building up on my front windshield. I'm now gonna go ahead and move on to my city or electric horn. It is on and working. And then my air horn, it is on and working. These are both used to warn other roadway users.